Take it down. Bake it down. And bake that down. All right, now it's banister. Let's throw on a new layer, and I'll save that. And let's look for a texture for the top of the banister. A bit more interest there, I think. Maybe. Maybe. I want to stick to more of a brown for this, so let's see how we go with this one. Maybe bake that down. I just want to see what that would look like with a different blend mode. Just going to move that out of the way for a minute. Darken. Maybe an add. We knock it back a little. Let's start with that. Take that down. Rotate that around a little bit. Move it up. Take it down. And I'm just going to do the sides as well. Just a bit. Not everywhere, just here and there. Just throws a bit of variation in the colour, in the base colour. Makes it look a bit more natural. Right. Just a bit on the opposite side. Again, just a bit here and there, give it a bit of interest. Break that down. Just rotate that a little bit. Okay, break that down. All right, maybe just in here. Let's add a new layer. Just going to quickly save. And here. Yeah, that might be good. Let's rotate and move you. Just there. On a new layer. I'm just putting in some watermarks at the base here where this base piece meets the wall, the side of the stair. Break that down. Take that a little bit. Break it down. A bit at the end here. Break it down. Let me just move that texture out of the way. just dial that back a little bit. Okay. And just needs some variation along that that runner at the bottom. It's just looking a bit too samey. So another layer. Maybe. Let me just get it a bit closer. I'm on another layer. Just going to quickly go over this. And then dial it back. Back that down. Back it down. Back it down. Back it down. All right. Let's just move this texture out of the way. Overlay maybe? No. Hard lights? Hard mix? No. Oh, no. Difference perhaps? No. Contrast? No. Saturation? No. I think darken. I'll just pull it in like that. I might also just throw a bit of dark where these two meet along the top. So we want, what about you? We rotate you around and scale you up. Yeah, you might work okay. We'll throw this on another layer. Let me just save the file to be on the safe side. All right. Move it along. Maybe rotate it a little bit. Bake that down. Bake that down. Rotate you. Rotate you back a bit. Bake it down. Let's rotate you around a little bit. Bake it down. And rotate you a bit more. Bake it down. And bake that down. Okay. Now, let me just move that texture out of the way. Like that. All right, let's save that and export flattened, export all layers flattened. In the stairs folder, and we're going to call it, what is this one called? Right banister. Right banister painted .tga. Export all patches. Okay, we'll go back into Max now. Okay, let's go into the material editor. We're looking for right banister painted. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do about this side now. Select that. Put an edit poly on. Let's attach the base and the top. Okay. Channel info. I want to see if I can copy the texture across. We'll see how we go. It's upside down, it looks like. All right. Couple of ways I can fix this. I can either when I did the attach, I can change that around, or I can mirror the other side. What would be easier, quicker? Maybe mirroring it. So if I copy and pull that across as a copy. If you're making a copy of something that you've painted like that, Max will complain. It always does. Just paste the UVs back in and it will fix it right back up again. So if we go mirror, it should be fine. I don't like that my axis here is offset from the mesh, so let's recenter that to the object, make our life easier. I'm going to move you over. Might go into the top viewport for this, it'll be a bit easier to work with. Like that. Let's write banister 01, that's the old one. Okay. Go back out a bit, I think. Alright, now I don't like how brown these stairs are in here and how dark the tops of the stairs are, so I'm going to do some adjustment of those textures in Photoshop, I think. So let's just double check what those textures are called. The panel, so it's not what we want. Okay, stairs div.tga, that's the brown in the step here. We want to fix that up. So let's load up Photoshop. Alright. Let's go to this is the brown part of the step. And again, I might convert that to a bit more of a green and a little bit lighter, I think. So Control A, Control C, Control V. I'll work with a copy so I don't destroy the underlying texture. Image adjust. Let's do a color balance first. Throw a little bit more green in. Not that much. Shadows. And the midtones. Let's try that. I'm going to save over that tip image, or that target image rather, but keep Photoshop open. And that way I can go back if I need to. And that's better. It's just a bit more natural looking, a little bit more green in it to make it look like it's been weathered. There's moss maybe is growing on it. Now the tops of the stairs are a little bit too dark, I think. So, and those ones are called Steps 3 Div. Okay. Back into Photoshop. Open file. Steps 3 Div, which is this one. Control A, Control C, Control V. Let's do a color adjustment on this one as well. Shadows. It's a little bit greener as opposed to brown. Let's do a bit of a levels on it too. Just lighten it up a bit. And then save that out. As a tagger. Yes, we want to overwrite. 24-bit is fine. Let me just select that. You know what, I think they could probably do with being even a little bit lighter again. So, let's go back into the levels. Something like that maybe. Max wants to save it as a PSD because there are 2 layers. If I were to merge those 2 layers down, it wouldn't keep asking me, but I don't want to do that because in case I want to go back, if I merge the layers, then it makes it more difficult. Not bad, but I think I want a bit more variation in the steps overall, so let's do some texturing work in Photoshop for a change. Let's open a texture. So instead of working in Mari all the time, I'll do a bit of texturing in Photoshop. Let's have a look at you. Scale you up a bit. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, the steps are all a little bit different color now, which is better. But I think we can do a bit better than that. So let's try another one. What else do we have here that might be good? Maybe you. See what that looks like. $24-bit is fine. Okay, it's a bit better. I don't like the I just want it to be a little lighter, I think. So I'm going to make a copy of all those layers and paste it on top, and then do some adjustments in the levels. Save it as a target. Yes, I want to overwrite. 24-bit is fine. Let me think. I might come back to this texture once I get the texture for the tiles here and here done. That'll help me tie everything together on the stairs themselves. I think that's probably the best option with them at the moment. In the meantime, I think I want to put a bit more detail on these bottom and top pieces. So what we can do is let's go to the create panel, into the top viewport, start with the box. Like that. I'm going to move it up like that. How do I want to do this? .24 height segments is way overkill. Let's go with 6. Like, let's go with 6 all around there. 666. Ooh. So I probably shouldn't have put edge faces on. Oh, it should be right. Let's throw an edit polygon and couple of edge loops. Like let's do these 3, I think. Choose the scale tool and we're going to scale it in just a little bit like that. Okay, pick those. Top edges. And let's just move that up a little bit. Like that. Let's just save that. Okay. I'm going to turn off edged faces. Let's scale this up a bit. Actually, unselect that first. Like that. Now let's look at putting a texture on that. Alright, go back to the move tool. We're going to hold the shift key and drag down. And we're going to scale it up a bit more. Move it down a bit more. A little bit more, like that. And then scale it up. Okay. Go to wireframe mode. I'm going to deselect those, 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 and those. Also those. Those. That one. These ones. Let me just isolate this for a minute. It'll be easier for me to see what I'm doing. Okay, so we don't want any of those. And we don't want any of those. Okay, that's what I want, just the outside edges. I'm going to throw a camphor on. Not quite that much. With 3 segments. And a bit of smoothing. Okay, let's exit isolation mode. Select the bottom one again. Copy the camphor. Paste it. All right. And now let me see. For the top of that. Make that a bit bigger. Something like that. I may actually move it up a little bit as well. Like that. All right. So I want that, that, and that. I want to move that over here. Just let me select that original one and get rid of it. I'm having that problem with the texture again. Like I said, if that happens, just go into the channel info. So this one, for instance, and copy, and then go back to this one and paste, and that'll fix that texture right back up again. So I've just got to move that back over slightly, like that. Alright, let's just do a quick save here. Alright, now we want to look at the top pieces just here. Let's do it a little bit differently. This time let's make a copy. Again, we're having that problem with the channel. So just copy the UV map from that one and paste it into that one. All right. Put an edit poly here. Here we are, right here. For this one, let's make it a little bit different. Let's go with let's do that and that and that. Maybe not quite like that. Let's turn that off. Scale that right down. Move that down. Actually need to scale it out as well. Let's go back to edit poly and select that top piece. And move that up. More like that. Okay. Let's copy that over. Okay. Again, we have that problem with the texture map. Very easy to fix. Select the original, copy the UVs from UV map 1 and paste them in. All right. Let's move that down. More like that. Let's scale it up a bit. And again, let's do the channel info copy paste. And we may even make that one just a little bit bigger, I think. Not a lot, just a bit. Adds a bit more variety from the top. And we're going to copy that one over here. Channel info, copy UV channel 1 and paste into UV channel 1. Okay. And we may put 2 circles there as well, 2 spheres up there as well. So I'll copy this one. Like that. Go to the top view so we can see what we're doing a bit more easily. Pop it around about the middle. Move it over. Okay. Those black lines, I really don't like that, and that's because of this part of the texture that we copied in, so this one. So what we'll do is we will erase those lines. Same here, I don't like that either. So Control A, Control copy C and V, and then we just leveled it up a bit. There we go, easy fix. We're saving it as a tugger. Yes, we want to overwrite. 24-bit is fine. Okay. Now those lines are gone. All right. Scale back out. Scale back out. What color? Okay. All right, we may leave it there for today, I think, guys. We got the stairwell textured up, which is good. So tomorrow we can probably move on to probably doing some more texturing around the outside of the rotunda, the terrace itself, or we may do the tiles on the ground. We'll see how we go tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and I will be back on again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time in the US. See ya.